Welcome to VNT. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. The world is changing rapidly, with old alliances being tested and new groups forming in response to shifting global realities. Every decision by a major nation now has ripple effects far beyond its borders. BRICS, a significant new group on the world stage, offers an alternative to traditional Western leadership. It brings together emerging economies seeking a stronger voice in global affairs. Argentina's invitation to join BRICS became a global focal point, sparking debates in newsrooms and government offices worldwide. Its decision was more than a national matter. It signaled a potential shift in global power dynamics, raising questions about the future of international cooperation. Would the world continue to follow the West or begin to embrace a truly multipolar order where influence is more evenly distributed? Argentina's choice impacts not only South America, but also global giants like the US and China, who closely monitor every move. For developing countries, the choice between aligning with the West or joining BRICS is crucial, shaping their economic futures and diplomatic relationships. Argentina's decision highlights the complexities of such choices. It involves balancing economic needs, political beliefs, and deep historical ties that influence every step. The decision resonated in Washington, Beijing, and Moscow, each capital interpreting Argentina's move through its own strategic lens. It underscores the ongoing competition for influence in the 21st century, as nations vie for allies and strategic advantage. This story is about more than one country. It's about the direction the world will take in the coming decades. The debate over BRICS is now central in global politics, influencing policy decisions and public opinion across continents. Argentina's rejection of BRICS offers a case study in strategic choices, showing how nations weigh risks and opportunities in a complex world. It shows the immense pressures nations face in a world no longer dominated by a single power, but shaped by many competing interests. The world watches closely to see if Argentina's path leads to new prosperity, greater influence, or the risk of isolation in an uncertain era. BRICS began as an idea, representing Brazil, Russia, India, and China. South Africa joined in 2010, forming a formal bloc. These countries sought to increase their global influence. They felt global institutions were dominated by the West. BRICS was their platform to challenge the existing order. In recent years, BRICS expanded, welcoming new members like Egypt and Indonesia. This expansion turned BRICS into a major global coalition. The expanded group, BRICS Plus, is a counterweight to Western-led groups. At its 2024 summit, BRICS introduced a new category of partner countries. 13 nations joined, showing the appeal of the BRICS vision. Countries see BRICS as a source of investment and political support. However, not every invitation was accepted. Argentina declined. Joining BRICS is not automatic. The bloc has internal challenges. China's economic size creates an imbalance within BRICS. The future of BRICS depends on managing complexities and delivering benefits. To understand Argentina's decision, we must look at President Javier Milei. He came to power with a radical pro-market, pro-Western message. Milei's foreign policy marked a sharp break from the past. The previous government sought to join BRICS for investments. Milei views China and Russia with suspicion, calling them communists. He believes Argentina's future lies with the US and Europe. Economic reasons were central to his rejection of BRICS. Argentina's recovery depends on Western investment and IMF support. Joining BRICS would send the wrong signal to global markets. In 2024, Milei formally withdrew Argentina's BRICS application. This move placed Argentina firmly in the Western camp. The decision was praised by supporters but criticized by others. The US views BRICS's rise with concern, seeing it as a significant challenge to its global influence and economic dominance. The dollar's dominance in global trade and finance is a major point of tension between the US and BRICS nations. Trump's return to the presidency brought aggressive policies aimed at protecting American interests. His administration sees BRICS, especially China, as a direct threat to US economic supremacy. In response, Trump launched protectionist policies and imposed tariffs on various goods. These tariffs specifically targeted BRICS members like Brazil and India, aiming to curb their economic growth. The boldest move was challenging BRICS's de-dollarization efforts, which threatened the dollar's global status. Trump demanded that BRICS not create a new currency, fearing it would undermine the dollar. He threatened 100% tariffs on their goods if they refused to comply with his demands. Argentina's rejection of BRICS was seen as a significant victory for Washington's strategy. Milei's pro-US stance aligns closely with Trump's America First worldview, strengthening bilateral ties. The US may reward Argentina with favorable trade treatment, further solidifying their alliance. Countries around the world are now forced to choose sides in the escalating US-BRICS conflict. Trump's tactics make the choice stark and unavoidable for many nations. For Washington, Argentina's decision is a sign of enduring power and influence. The US aims to preserve the dollar's dominance in the global economy at all costs. Argentina's choice is seen as a significant win for the US in this geopolitical struggle. The global economic conflict continues to unfold, with no clear end in sight. BRICS aims to reduce dependence on the US dollar, a move that could reshape the global financial landscape. This process of de-dollarization seeks to limit US financial control and create a more balanced system for international trade. To achieve this, BRICS is building its own financial infrastructure, designed to support member nations and their partners. Initiatives include the BRICS Cross-Border Payments Initiative, which aims to make transactions faster and more efficient by BRICS. Clear, a swift alternative, is being developed to give the bloc more autonomy in global payments. A BRICS reinsurance company is also in the works, reducing reliance on Western insurance and financial markets. Perhaps the most ambitious project is BRICS Bridge, a blockchain-based payment system that could revolutionize cross-border finance. It leverages digital currencies to enable instant, secure, and transparent trades between member countries. This innovative system operates outside the traditional banking network, opening new possibilities for global commerce. Already, BRICS's efforts are beginning to impact global trade patterns and the way countries settle transactions. In 2023, 20% of oil sales among BRICS nations were conducted in non-dollar currencies, signaling a major shift. Countries like Russia and Iran now accept yuan for oil exports, further challenging the dollar's dominance. As a result, the dollar's dominance in global trade is slowly eroding, making room for new alternatives. BRICS's new systems are designed to accelerate this shift, offering more options for international payments. The bloc's financial path directly challenges the existing global order and the institutions that support it. The ultimate success of these initiatives will shape the future of global finance for years to come. BRICS is actively building the tools and technologies needed to drive this change forward. As the world watches closely, BRICS's bold financial path could redefine the rules of international finance. Despite Argentina's pivot to the West, China's influence in South America is undeniable. China is a key economic partner for many countries in the region. Trade between China and South America exceeds $500 billion. China is the top trading partner for Brazil, Chile, and Peru. This economic relationship is powerful and asymmetrical. Critics argue it locks South America into commodity supplier roles. President Milei faces this economic reality. Despite anti-China rhetoric, he takes a pragmatic approach. A currency swap with China boosts Argentina's economy. Milei negotiates the renewal of this swap line. South America is caught between US political and Chinese economic gravity. China's presence remains strong, shaping the region's future. Argentina's decision not to join BRICS is a key moment in global dynamics. The world is moving towards a more complex, competitive landscape. The US faces a serious challenger in the BRICS bloc. Countries like Argentina are caught in the middle. The world is becoming more divided with competing systems. Watch the de-dollarization effort and BRICS's financial initiatives. The proposed BRICS currency could accelerate shifts in power. Internal dynamics of BRICS will test its unity. Middle ground countries like Argentina are crucial in shaping global power. Their choices will define the new global balance. The competition for allegiance is a defining geopolitical drama. The world is in flux and the new order is not yet clear.